Welcome back. We're starting our second set here. I don't know, kind of looking at how much space I have, I don't know if I'll get the whole video or a whole first floor done in this video. It might take 3 videos per floor. I may have made my area too big. We'll find out. We'll keep going though. A few things before I get going too much. I have moved the potions. I had forgot that, or I didn't even add it to this sheet. I forgot about it. I forgot to add it here, but we have a third page that has magic potions in it and a few other things. Our favor with the gods, that's where the offerings come in place for the altars. Here you can go in and give an offering. It improves your favor with the gods, and then you get your bus from. So that is an extra page that I now have here for us to look at. So potions are there, and another thing I didn't do, I didn't get my XP for this guy. We need our experience. Apothecary gives 35 XP, so it would bring us up to 40. Okay, now that's taken care of. I put it on here. A healing potion restores 10 HP, and then the constancy is +1 precision, +1 discipline. Alright, so we'll put that back away. We'll put this here, and we'll get ready to move. Let's zoom this in a bit again. Where was I about? Right. That's about like that size. So we'll bring that over here, because we're going to go through this wooden door next. Right there, this door. Alright, the hall is pretty simple. We have our 2 exits. We'll keep on working our way this way next. Alright, let's open this door and see what we got. It is not that big of a room, but there's some crates, some barrels that hold a range of broken weapons. Nothing much that's usable. Searching around the space, I do find a chest, and it is easily noticeable that there is a trap on it. I'm going to try and disarm that trap, and that is where the precision comes in, which I have a +0. So I could drink the potion and give me a +1 for the rest of this level, but I don't really want to yet. We're going to try and open this thing up. So to do this, we take our 2d6 and add them together. So 4 and 3 for a total of 7. And that is not cool. For success on the trap, we needed an 8 or higher. So had I drank the potion, I could have passed. So I set the trap off. There's a blade that slices out and it hits my hand, taking 2 points of damage from that. So that's always good. Taking damage from traps that I could have prevented. So inside the chest we have a vial of ink and 30 silver pieces. There's also some ball bearings. Now with that, this room is clear and we are ready to move on to the next one. Okay, let's move on into this room. Slide this up this way. We'll open the archway. Enter in. This room looks to be some sort of a washroom. There's some basins and buckets, soapy water. The doors are reinforced and closed, so I could clean up. I haven't really gotten dirty while I was here. There's maybe a bit of blood that I could probably wash off, but not much I can do with soapy water, I suppose. At the moment I don't have anything to seal it, carry it around. I don't have any empty vials, so I'll have to maybe come back later if I find a need for soapy water. Other than that, looking around the room, I do find an empty pouch, which will add that to my sheet. Alright, so let's check a door. Now for reinforced doors, I should have actually, the last wooden one I should have checked, I forgot. But we gotta check and see if it's locked, if it's a locked door or not. So the way we do that was a D6. We have a 2, and on a 2, it's unlocked. So we're able to open that door. Okay, let's put that page back away, and we shall move into the next room here. Open the door and exits. It's the sound of splashing water, and as we walk in, there's a leak dripping, and space seems to be empty. Before we're able to go too far, a creature emerges from the muck, the wetness. That creature is a fungal geist. It emerges from the water and comes charging at us. A squat fungal humanoid, part mushroom, part unknown beast. Their appearance can be varied, but they usually have a wide texture cap, and small mushrooms sometimes cover their torso. Alright, so his secondary force has a -2 damage, and he hits on a double 3 with a mycelium lash. Let's see how we can do this. Go ahead and swing at him with a 6 and a 4 right off the bat with a heavy slash, exact hit, exact strike. So we get the +2 and D6 +2, so a total of D6 +4. If I roll a 1, he still dies. Well, his secondary force, that was a secondary 4. So he gets a -2. So I just need to roll a 3 or better to kill him. 3 + 4 is 7. -2 is 5. And that is enough to kill him or straight out. He doesn't even get a chance to hit me. So he has mushrooms on him. So we gotta find out how many that is. A D3. So I do have a D3. That is 1. There's 2. There's 3. You roll a 1 on that. So he has 1 Geist mushroom on him. Let's jump over to the back page. We're going to take the Geist mushroom. Why not? And we get 6 experience points. Let's go to this one over here. Right. This hallway runs like so, with a door heading down and a door heading north, south and north. Archway. I'm thinking if we went down, it would probably connect to the other stuff that's down there. I don't really want to go back down quite yet. So let's go up this way. Alright, let's get the dice out of the way. Let's move the box over this way. And we pass through this. We enter into a forge. We come in to the forge area, and immediately the blacksmith comes charging at us, yelling about, "Get out of my forge." I would assume. See what he looks like. Here we go. He is a hardy artisan wearing a heavy leather apron used to hammering metal so they are strong and resistant. He's got crossed arms, so secondary 3s and 6s, which would be my swing attack. Gets a -2 damage. So let's start this combat, see if I can get as lucky as I did with the last guy. That is not it. I have 2 shifts. We're going to bring the 5 down to a 3 to make that work and get our swing to connect. Dealing 4, -1, -2, 1 point of damage. That is his turn to go. And he's only got 1 shift, and he is not able to shift that to be a hit. At the start of round 2, I'm going to go ahead and swing. And that is a 6 and a 4. That is an exact strike with the heavy slash. So I get a +2 shift on top of the already +2 for a total of +4 damage. And that's 4 + 4, 8 points of damage, and he only has 6 points of health. So that was quick and easy to disrupt. Now he's got a couple things on him. MIT and a PT1. So we gotta roll for those. PT1. He has a pouch that has some Malacca leaves. That is an herb. It looks like this. I will add that to my sheet. We have a metal hammer and some metal tongs. I guess that must see a reason I can't carry those. And we get some experience points here. Let's check this door. I keep forgetting to check it for being locked or not. 1. It is unlocked. Open that door up and enter into a corridor going in both directions with a door on both ends. Let's head over to this direction. Okay, let's wander through this door. Let's move this up here. Get that open. And we walk in. To one side is a hot stove and there's some chairs, a large muddy rug, some tankards on the table in front of 2 figures sitting down. As soon as they walk into the room, they jump up and come to attack. We have a thug and a guard. So let's move this over farther. Alright, the thug only has 3 health. That's not that bad. And the guard has 7 health. That's a little rougher. Alright, we're going to have him circle the table, come this way, and the guard will come up this way. I only get to attack 1 at a time, while both of them get to attack me. So we will start with, I want to start with the guard, the stronger one of the 2. They have a shield for secondary 3s, so that kind of lowers my swing. But that's what we're going to hit with first. 1 shift down. Three -2 for 1 point of damage. So guard will attack first. She has a stab and a swipe. That is a 5 and a 6. We do only have 1 shift, so she's not able to shift the 6 down to a 3. Thug here has a punch. And that is also going to be a miss. Round 2, and we will continue to attack the guard first. That, with two shift, I cannot turn that into a hit. So, guard attack. And with 1 shift, the guard cannot turn that into a hit. The thug will swing his fist at me and also miss. Round 3, I will swing at the guard again. 5 and 1. That is not helpful at all. Guard's attack. 2 and a 1. That, you know, we stumbled in on them taking a break. They weren't ready for combat. They're a little rough around the edges. The guard, or the thug, needs a 3 and a 2. He only has 1 shift. He can't turn the 4 into a 2, so he misses me with another punch. Starting round 4, I'm going to track it down here. Add the shift +1 for round 4 on there, and we will attack the guard. A 3 and a 1. Now with 3 shifts, I can turn the 3 into a 4, so that's 1 shift, and the 1 into a 3 with 2 other shifts. So I can actually hit the guard with -2 points of damage there for 2 points of damage. And the guard will swing back at me. 3 and a 3. With 2 points of shift, she can turn the 3 into a 5, making that a stab. And my doublet doesn't do anything for a stab. So 2 minus 3 is not going to do any damage to me. He's going to punch at me, and he only has 2 shift. He can take the 4 and turn that into a 3, and then take the 1 and make it a 2, making it as punch lands. My high doublet only does primary 2s, not secondary 2s. And it don't matter because 1 minus 3 is not damage. On to round 5, I will attack the guard. So I have 4 shifts. There's 2 from the round and 2 from the beginning. I can turn a 3 into a 6 with 3 shifts and leave the heavy slash as a hit, dealing 5 points of damage. And the guard was down to 4, so she is dead. That leaves the thug to attack. He has 3 shifts. He can turn the 2 into a 3 and the 3 into a 2. And that is another punch. And that is 3 points of damage to me. I'm starting to look a little rough. I finally use that healing potion as long as I finish him off. Starting round 6, we get 3 shifts. That's a 4 and a 2. So I would have 5 shifts in total. So 2, 3, 4, and 4. So that's 2, 5, 6. There's 4 shifts to qualify me for a heavy slash. That was a 2. Sorry. I picked it up and dropped it. 2 plus 2 is 4 points of damage. Although he gets a -1 on his secondaries for 4s, which would be this. So he only takes 3 points of damage, but that's all his health. So the thug falls dead. The thug does not have any treasure on him, so I'm going to put his card away completely. The guard has a pouch. So let's find out what kind of pouch she has. Alright, if we checked her pouch, she has some dried pumpkin seeds in the pouch. I am going to have to pull the thug back up in a moment because we gotta get the XP from them. The guard gives us 13 XP, bringing us up to 68. Put them away. And the thug gives us another 6. So that would be a 74. Let's put some pumpkin seeds on our sheet. And we'll look around the room and we find a tea chest on the table. There, we found a chest underneath the table here. And inside that chest was some rubbish that's thrown into a box. You can find some leather cord and some black feathers in it. Although I don't have an idea at the moment, both of those I think are used for offerings to the gods, so we might as well take them until we need them. And then I am going to use my potion healing and bring me back to full health. Alright, let's check the lower door here. Let's start going back down a bit. 3 is unlocked door. Alright, let's move this down and see what we got here. It's a tall room. Let's make it a little bigger. Entering into the room, it is bare apart from a stone shrine set into the wall. There's a shrine to the god Miratani, and there's space for an offering here. And he does take leather, which we happen to have picked up some leather. So we had some leather cord. We could use that to give him an offering. The doors of this room are reinforced. This way probably will connect back up, and I suppose we could try and fill in this room. They're not going to line up all that well, but we can go this way. Let's see if this door is locked. It is a reinforced door, and that would be locked door. So, to unlock a door, I could check some other doors first, which I probably will, but I want to cover unlocking a door. Locks and lockpicks. If you come up against a locked door or box, and you have a set of lockpicks, you can try and pick the lock. Roll 2d6 for the quality of the lock, and write this number on the map next to the door. And we need to find out how hard it is to unlock it. So we roll 2d6. It is a 6. That way we know later that we don't have any lockpicks at the moment, so we're gonna have to come back when we have lockpicks for that door. So let's check this door. It is unlocked. So I guess this is the way we're going. Alright, let's open this door and see what we got. We enter in, it is a room full of large stone blocks scattered throughout the space. There are some iron tools and an old hammer laying around, and after perusing and looking around a bit, we do notice a chest, another small chest over here, and we'll take a look at it. And it's not locked, and it's not trapped or locked, so we will pop that open, and inside is a small bag of tea leaves, a carved iron cup, or carved horn cup, and an acorn. The artisan that would be in this room carving and making blocks was not home at this time, which is probably good. Now, I think, actually, we have the mushroom, we have pumpkin seeds, and we have an acorn. I believe I can turn that into a ration. Let's see. While exploring the dungeon, you will find individual food items. On their own is not enough to make a full ration. If you combine 3 types of food, you can make 1 ration. For example, if you have a mushroom, pumpkin seed, and a potato, you can combine them to make 1 ration. So that sounds like it works. We will convert those into a ration. There, not so empty now, or not so full now. So we're gonna come back to this door because it's the next one that's unlocked. Alright, let's open the door and go into this little room. Inside here, there's a rope doll of Nevzator hanging here, limp and symbolic. There's no room for an offering in this space. We shall continue on. Okay, let's move this over. We open this door, stepping into a very large room. It appears to be a training room. There is a circle of sand in which a warrior and a scout are sparring, and they turn to attack you or me. Alright, let's start some combat. I'll say they kind of step off, allow me to come forward. But it's a training zone. They kind of shove, wave me forward, be like, come on, get in a circle, let's fight. I think I'm going to attack the warrior first, though. So let's bring the warrior up. They have bracers, which block on primary 4s. So I have my swing, primary 4, of course. And then they have a dodge on secondary 3s. So my swing is both blocked and dodged. So let's go with some heavy slashes, hopefully. Round 1. 3 and a 1. And 2 shifts will not get me anything. So we got the warrior up. Let's go with the warrior's attack. He's got a flurry and a slash. 5 and a 1. He only has 1 shift, so that is not going to be any kind of a hit. Let's come back for the scout. The scout has a jab and a quick charge. I'll step forward here. And the scout swings and gets a 2 and a 4. With a 2 and a 4, only 1 shift, that is not going to work. Go into round 2. Attack the warrior again. Can't get anything here. 3 and a 1 again. Warrior attacks me. 4 and a 2. He's able to shift that 2 into a 3 to make that a flurry. And I don't block that. 4 minus 3 is 1 point of damage. Scout goes ahead and swings with a 1 and a 4. That is nowhere near a hit. So moving on to round 3. We'll come back at the warrior again, swinging at him. And can I not roll a 3 and a 1? Isn't that like my 3rd time in a row rolling a 3 and a 1? Warrior attacks with a 2 and a 1. Or a 1 and a 2. And that's actually a slash. So connects with a slash. And that is a 1 minus 2 for nothing. And the scout will step forward and swing with a 6 and a 1, which they're able to shift this into a 6 and a 2 for the quick charge. And that is a 1 minus 2 for no damage. Start of round 4. I'll get 1 shift. And I have a exact hit with the heavy slash. And he does not block heavy slashes at all. And we have an extra shift, so that is going to be the dice roll plus 5. That is max damage, 6 plus 5 for 11 points of damage, and he only has 9 health. So after multiple rounds of not hitting him at all, we one-shot him. A little fatigued from his sparring and then ensuing combat with me, and he just couldn't block that one. Back to the scout coming in to avenge your warrior trainer. That is a 1 and a 6, will not hit. Start of round 5 with 2 extra shifts. I shall turn my attention to the scout. And that is a 6 and a 6. We can shift this into a 4, making for a heavy slash against the scout. Oops. We'll use this one. Supposed to only roll 1. I've been rolling the yellow one for damage. So 1 plus 2 is 3 points of damage. Bringing the scout down there. The scout comes back at me with a 1 and a 3, which is not going to hit. And we go ahead and move into round 6 and 3 shifts. Let's swing at the scout. We have a 4 and a 4. We can make this 4 a 6. On her primary 6s, she gets -2 damage. So I only did 1 point of damage to her, not 3. But with another heavy slash, we will do 3, 4, 5, -2, so 3 more points of damage, leaving her at 1 health. And she will attack 3 and a 4. She has 4 shifts. 3 and a 4. She can turn a 3 into a 5 using 2 shifts. And she can turn the 4 into a 3 using another shift. And that will connect with the jab. With nothing, no. 2 minus 3 is no damage. Moving on to round 7. We do not gain another shift at round 7. We stay at 3, which is plenty. Or not. Let's see. With 5 shifts, what can we do with that? Nothing. We can't do anything with 5 shifts on that kind of a roll. So over to the scout. 5 and a 4. She's able to turn this back into a 3 again for another jab and another negative damage number. On to round 8, longest combat. And I have a 6 and a 1. I can turn that 1 into a 4 with my 5 shifts, causing that to be a heavy slash. So just a d6 with 5 points of damage, and she only had 1 health left, so she is down. Alright, they both have stuff on them, I do believe. Yep, they both have a pouch, so let's roll 2 pouches. They both have the same thing in their pouches. Oh, no. I gotta roll 2 together. So, that is 4. 1 pouch is empty. So we just get another pouch. And the other pouch is crammed full of coins. So I'm going to say the scout was empty pouch and the warrior trainer was crammed full of coins. 2d6. So that is 9 silver coins and 9 gold coins. So let's go ahead and fill in our sheet with that. Right, we have 9 of those. 9 of those. And then we'll add to our pouch collection. Bring us up to 5 pouches. Alright, looking around the room and do spot a bag in the corner. We'll check and see what that's got in it. 5. It is a sack full of twigs and sticks, and caught up in it are some pathota spines and an old carrot. I'm horrible pronouncing these things. some of these. So we'll add that card to my collection here. Alright, let's put the spines away. Let's get our experience points for the 2. So 74 plus 9 is 83. Math works right. And then 83 plus 22. That brings us to 105. Which gives us a level. You will level up while exploring in-game, representing the fact that your experience are honing your skills. When this happens, you instantly gain 10 hit points, and your baseline HP also increases by 10. Your other stats may also increase based on the adventure table above, and you may gain a maneuver. If you level up during combat with 2 or more enemies, adjust the stats instantly during the fight, as if the surge of energy passes through you, which wouldn't have happened because I killed the warrior first and it didn't give me enough to break 100. So apparently I'm supposed to keep track and actually give XP as soon as I drop somebody. Alright, level 2, let's put the warrior away, put this. I don't get an extra maneuver, but I could. I believe what that means is I can change. I remember reading something about changing maneuvers if you wanted to, but I'm okay with these maneuvers. They're working out alright for me. Let's make me a level 2. Our discipline stays at 1, but our precision goes up to +1. And our shift stays at 2. Our hit points goes up to 10. Or up by 10. You instantly gain 10 HP, and your baseline increases by 10. So I was down by 1 health, so I would have got that health back, and then it increased by 10. Put the bag in the corner. Alright, let's see what the rest of the room looks like here. We have wooden doors leading out in all directions. But I think with the level up, I think that's where we're going to stop at. Let's get a wide view of our dungeon. We've made some progress. There's a little hole here in the middle. There's a little hole over here that has multiple doors connecting to it. I feel like that should be 1 room, maybe 2 rooms, depending on where this goes, because that doesn't quite line up right. But these 3 doors should land together. We have these 2 doors should land together. Another one here, which, depending on how big the room ends up being, could work. But I think, like I said, we're kind of calling it close for this episode. Thank you for staying till the end, and hopefully we can find our way down to the next floor. So, see you next time. Bye.